here, The Fresh Rinse, on location here at the Fresh Mahal. I've got some exciting news that I want to share with you here in just a moment about an opportunity that I think is going to land me lots of work in the future. Also, some hope for you. I believe it will be very encouraging. I also want to share a little bit of an update on Jazzy, and we'll do that here in just a moment. Before we continue, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell tab, and you'll never miss another video, and you and I will get to spend lots of time together. I know that's what you were hoping for. So just yesterday in Mason, Ohio, I had 2 or 3 washes, and I saw a gas station that had fuel for quite a bit less than everywhere else. So I shot in. I always try to take advantage of every penny that I possibly can. Needed about a half a tank. I filled up, and while I'm pumping gas, I noticed out of my peripheral, right over here, right over there, woo, I saw a gentleman looking at me. He's eyeballing me. I'm used to that. Get lots of looks. You understand that. He made his way across the parking lot. He was out of breath. He said, "I've been chasing you." Well, not literally. I think that's what he said, but he was in his vehicle and he really wasn't out of breath. He said, "I'm local. I see your vehicle around a lot, and I've been trying to get in touch with you. I wonder, do you wash roofs?" I said, "Of course I wash roofs. Look, you see it everywhere. I'm washing roofs." He gave me his address. I told him with a promise that later on that evening, I would measure it with my online program, right? And that I would send him a price and a wash date very, very soon. I kept my promise. And when I looked on Google Earth, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Beautiful home. Like the picture on Google Earth actually has horses playing in the front yard. It's quite amazing. Anyhow, he needs the roof washed. I shot him a price really quickly. He immediately responds and he says, "Let's do it." We scheduled for next Wednesday. And so next Wednesday, Lord willing, Brian and I from Salt Wash Pros in Hamilton, Ohio, are going to tackle that big roof together. Then he came back and he said, "By the way, I'm a home builder." He said, "I'm going to need every home I wash," or excuse me. He said, "I'm going to need every home that I build washed, and I'd love for you to give me an estimate on that." And then he said, "I have many other properties. They all need to be washed." All of that because I took a good 15-cent discount at the local gas station because they were offering fuel a little bit cheaper than everywhere else. You just really never know how the good Lord is just going to kind of just make it happen. The fact of the matter is, he had seen my truck wrap a number of times just in passing. And then when he finally saw me from a distance and followed me to the gas station, he approached me and it landed. Listen, how many other people are needing work done, but they just don't know who to call? Here's the thing. Get your name out there. Having a business without advertising is like picking your nose in the dark. Like, you know you're doing it, but no one else does. People need to know when you're picking your nose. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make. No, seriously, you got to advertise. You got to get your name out there. Facebook, Nextdoor app. Shoot, my first ads were on Craigslist, and I racked up on Craigslist. Yard signs, just banners. Just get your name out there. Anyway, speaking of getting your name out there, check this out. Got me a new little wrap. I did that myself. Boom. Look at there. It's my toolbox. Of course, you know that. Some guy was like, "What all do you wash?" I said, "We wash it all." I love this toolbox, by the way. So, real quickly, as somewhat of a pitch, I make these. Tell me what size toolbox you have. I can make it for you. I don't know. The price that I'm at right now is about $110 shipped. That's your logo, if you got one, your list of services, your slogan, your back, what do you want on it? And you'll get 2, because I know some of you are like, "I'm going to mess that up." Well, I'll send you 2 for the same price. It's vinyl, just like this, same thing, only I wrapped it myself. I think it's cool. I'll tell you what I'm most excited about. Amazon, I'll put the link in the description. This is the stuff that you put on your door trim on your car, like to keep it from bumping up against something, I guess. That's your thing. So I got this again on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. This stuff is super tough. And I put it all across the edge and up along this edge. Not only does it give it a nice finished look, but my main concern was rubbing my elbow on here and cutting myself on the aluminum. Not only that, but dragging hoses across and so forth, so on, etc., as our friend up north would say. So yeah, I put that on there. You get to, like, I got enough to do 2 Jazzys for 20 bucks. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I'm thinking it's kind of cool. It's super, super tough too. By the way, it's got this metal mainframe on the inside. You can't see it there. But then, can you see that? What it does is it doesn't just slip over here, and it's not adhesive. It has little teeth. And the teeth, you can't, I mean, you can pull this up. You could pull it up, but it's not just coming up. It's on there, and it's on there for good. Like, it is not coming up. I think that kind of, again, gives it a finishing touch, but more importantly, it allows some safety here. So there you have it. All right, trying to think of everything, but here's the thing. I can't think of everything, and so I rely on my friends on YouTube to give me ideas. When you see things, you're like, ooh, maybe he didn't think about that. It doesn't hurt my feelings if you make a suggestion. I take it for what it's worth, figuring it's worth a lot. I appreciate you and I value you. One more thing, can you help me out here? Somebody do some research for me. I can't find it. You'll notice that I asked them to bring the house washing specialist up. See how it's up higher? Got just a little room there? Because I've been told that I have to have that 2-inch red and white reflective tape all along through here. But then when I begin asking around to some guys who have rigs like this, they're saying, no, you don't have to have that. Like, because it doesn't, it's like over 26,000 pounds or something like that. You have to have that. But I've got the space if I need it, and I've already ordered. In fact, it came in yesterday. I've got the red and white tape, but I'm not putting it on there if I don't need it. I am to understand that I have to have it here, right? Here and here. So somebody want to do some research on there and give me some real evidence, because what I'm finding is kind of across the board. I'd love to have some hard evidence on that. All right, I really appreciate you very much. My name is Mike. They call me the Fresh Rinse, and I'm out.